Let's do this. We're in Stormwind. There are a couple of quests to pick up, at least one that I know of. Right up here. Speaking of Fortitude. That takes us to Dunmodur, I think. Or... no, I'm not so sure. Super quick. Just want to check if there's any frost items in the auction house to buy, now that we're level 21. And there's not. How about weapons? Nope. That fiery staff around? Better than the one that I have? Ooh, this one is. It's not worth 6 gold, though. So, let's head up. It's either Dunmodur or Dunmoreau. One of the two. I can't remember which this quest takes us to. This is the Wrathbane quest, not the Incendicite ore. Incendicite ore also is picked up from that guy. And I wish there was some in the auction house so that I could turn this in at the same time, but there's not. I'll take one look at the auction house again before we run off to Ironforge, but pretty sure. Alright, let's take a look here. Speaking of Fortitude. Stormwind Library. Oh. Oh yeah, it's a chain. There's like 4 or 5 quests, that's right. I checked for Incendicite ore last night. There wasn't any. I think I checked for some earlier this morning and I didn't see any. So, might just be out of luck. If we have to go to Ironforge for this quest, pretty sure we do, we'll just take the tram. It'll be quicker than running all the way to the flight path and then flying all the way up into Ironforge. Just fishing in Stormwind. Nice. Nobody doing Onyxia right now, so we're safe. Vero, what's up?
How are you?
Brother Paxton. Northshire Abbey. Okay, so we've got to go all over the place. Fair enough. And for our troubles, we got 280 experience. Alright. Well, the payoff should be good because I think Wrathbane ore is a 25 quest? 24 or 25? So, we'll get some good experience for it. Worth the time investment. I did buy the next level of healing potions. I didn't make them on my alchemy alt. I should do that going forward, just so that I can get that to max level. I can't remember if there's something above Mage Weave Bandage at this level. Because the next level of First Aid requires me to go to Menethil Harbor and do... Oh, where is it? I think it's in the inn? Or the castle, one of the two. It's in like that corner where there's a bunch of people sick on the beds. no head up. That's alright. It'd be nice to get that extra bit of crit and that extra bit of damage. Back in good old Elwyn Forest. A watchful eye. Oh, I gotta pick that up. Where's my hearth set to? Lakeshire. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna go down there and pick that up. Because it is a Red Ridge Mountains quest. I will try to keep it up. Marius Bob, what's up? Okay, this time, it wasn't you. It was you. Every time I get buffed and like they just disappear, I can't see them. It's so weird. Whoa. Oh, okay. No unused talents, no skills to buy until level 22. I'm good on gear except all of the slots that I don't have gear in yet. Did I miss Wow, I completely ran by the entrance. That's funny. Anybody out leveling new characters today? I see a few dead wolves. That means there's a couple. Yeah, there's one. Nice. There's two.
Good day to you.
Ink supplies. Speak with Foreman Oslo in Lakeshire and ask him for Rethban ore. Okay. Oh, this isn't the Dunmoder quest or the Dunmorrow quest. This ends in Lakeshire. Perfect. That means I'll use my hearth once I get to the tower. Because I won't need it for a long time. At least an hour. And yep, ink supplies level 4. So we'll turn that in. It's a 24 quest. Should get about 2,000 experience for it, which is pretty dang good. I'll take that every single day. Oh, my microphone is resetting settings on me again. I have no idea what causes it. No, we're still alive, Ghost. So my microphone resets settings again. I don't know why it does this. But out of nowhere, the volume will go up like 10 decibels, and it'll start to peak all over the place. I'm pretty sure it's my 286S. It's pretty old, and I think it's just time to replace it. Hopefully I can do that soon. I did almost die last night, though. I almost died in Red Ridge Mountains to outrunners. My sheep got mixed up, and I forgot that I had blink, and it was real dicey. It was really close, way closer than I wanted it to be, honestly.
King's honor, friend.
A watchful eye. What does he want me to do? Where are you? Let's take a look. This is so cool. It's not live. It's... You don't see any mobs. But it's still cool that you could do this. Alright, so this quest that we just picked up has us go all the way out to the statue. So that's why I wanted to do it. We'll hearth to Lakeshire now. Alright, we turn this in where? Up there. Tempo at least that have been starting to hit MMO Champion. I saw one that was posted on Reddit that came from somewhere, and it was so unbelievable that I stopped reading it. Quest accepted, Rethban ore. Where do I turn it in? Oh, I gotta go back to the Northshire Library to Brother Paxton, so I guess using my hearth was not the best idea. Okay. That's alright. Oh, have there been more? Okay, seriously, is my microphone peaking? Does it sound like it's too loud? Because it reset again, and it's really getting annoying. Rise of the Aspects. That's interesting. Nope, it's fine. Okay, good. If it starts, just let me know. Because I turned it down on my 286, and it's still popping halfway up into the red, -5 decibels, which it never does. The microphone just... It's the software for the 286, because it's... I think it's just old, and it's past its prime. I've got to get a new one. So, when I notice it, it can get really loud. Anyway, so Rise of the Aspects. This person has 4 posts. They joined in January of 2022. Need to chill you. 5 zones, thematic to the different aspects. Main story in each zone are their return to power. 1 zone is fully dedicated to endgame contact a la Suramar. This is the zone thematic to the Black Dragonflight. Rathian is the central character. New class, Tinkerer, male class, 2 specs, range DPS with turrets and other gimmicks. Mecha suit for tanking. Conclusion. Using the forge of the first one as a jailer successfully drains Azeroth, severely injuring the planet. The wounds that were sealed have reemerged. Azeroth is on the brink of dying. Oh no, the wounds! After the fall, the jailer had been defeated. The first one's apparent Hispanic. It'll be an epilogue in the form of a short queue. Cross-faction endgame gameplay. Raiding dungeons, PvP, and other endgame content can be done in groups with both factions. Cannot be cross-faction grouped in war mode. Interesting. Level 70, obviously. Heavily focused on boss fights. New PvE system layers. Okay, so layers sounds awful. Well, we'll have to see what that turns into, if anything. You know, honestly, there's always leaks for the next patch or the next expansion, and I've never gone back and looked if any of them have ever been correct and legit. The only leaks that I know that were ever legit, that ever actually came to be true, were ones where the information eventually made its way into a third party's hand. So nobody at Blizzard leaked anything. So the best example of this is BlizzCon. Blizzard does BlizzCon themselves. They pay for it themselves. They bring all their own equipment. They set everything up themselves. But they outsource the security. And obviously the employees of the venue itself are there. So in the week leading up to BlizzCon, when they start to set everything up and set up all the stages and set up all of the equipment and whatnot, there are third-party vendors there getting their things ready, like, you know, T-Mobile, Coca-Cola, Nvidia, Corsair. All of those people are there. All of the security is there. So one of the most recent leaks was somebody took a picture of one of the sets at BlizzCon and they posted it, and that piece of set had Bastion and the Shadowlands on it. And it was, I guarantee you, it was a security guard. It wasn't anybody at Blizzard. So you have the third-party printing company who printed all that stuff. You have the people that delivered it, and then you have the security guards who are there. One of those people leaked that actual thing, not anybody at Blizzard. I would be shocked if anybody at Blizzard ever leaked anything while they're still employed, especially now. So unless information for the next expansion has already gotten into third parties' hands, which it hasn't, I'm doubtful that any of the leaks are even remotely true. More likely than not, it's just fanfic. Somebody who is very, very knowledgeable in the lore, who can string sentences together really nicely that make sense and offer a cohesive plan of what an expansion could be like, but probably not true. All leaks have been around Dragon Isles expansion. Well, sure. So here's how to determine if a leak is credible and should be worth your time, right? So, did any of the 10.0 leaks talking about the Dragon Isles get posted before the Dragon Pack went on the game shop? If the answer is yes, that could be a credible story. If the answer is no, that's somebody who's just taking the internet's version of what's happening and putting it into fanfic.
Need something?
Jom? No, this is not Jom. This is Shadow Strike. So now we got to return to Kristoff. He is all the way up in Stormwind Library, right? No, he's in the Cathedral. So we're just going to teleport. Because think about it. If the Dragon Pack didn't go on the game shop, do you think that we would see any of these 10.0 Dragon Isle Leak threads on MMO Champion? Probably not. So after we get done with this quest, we can go up into Loch Modan and get into Wetlands. Do I have a light feather? I don't. I need to grab a light feather. What is this nonsense? Oh, that's for a watchful eye. Yes. Yes, I need to do that quest much, much later in the future. Hey, dude, I did it.
What can I do for you?
3,000 experience. Nice. So the problem with blinking, and I did it last time I went to the Wetlands, it can be done, and you can make it. The problem is jumping down the Duna Gaze is not straight down, so you never really have a good landing spot to get that good blink glitch. What you have to do is use it when you're about 30% of the way down, and then you slide the rest of the way, but still you have just so many different places to jump down, because it's not just one big cliff. Alright. Light feather times 12. Nice. Incendicide ore? No, none yet. Wow, that's impressive.
Greetings.
So we've got to go to Loch Modan first, because the quest turn-in is in Loch Modan. Right up here. That's the wrong one. Yoink. Right up here. And then once we do that, then we make our way up the east, pick up these quests. Daily delivery, that just goes to Menethil Harbor. But Tramping Paws, that has us kill a bunch of gnolls to the south and east, which we'll do. And then we'll go up, turn in a Dark Threat Looms, then walk all the way to Menethil Harbor. I've already been to Menethil Harbor because I had to go to Theramore and do some stuff. And I had to go to Aberdeen to do some stuff. I just can't remember what I was doing. I think I was leveling professions. Yeah, I must have been. Hopefully we make it to this zone someday. I'm hoping. What are these, level 55s? I can't see. I think they're 55 to 60 in this zone. Searing Gorge, same thing, similar level. I did mess around last night on TBC Classic. I was working on a couple of quests up in Eastern Plaguelands that require Valor tokens, tokens of Valor. I've got to farm 250 Scourge Stones, the middle one, or 25 of the boss ones. And unfortunately, I cannot solo bosses. There's a lot of stuff that I want to get done in TBC Classic, which I will. I'm about 82% done with everything in the game, and I would like to get that up to 90%. I can do that. There's a couple very easy things I can do. Lower level quest zones, I still have a few of those to do. All the flight paths, all the exploration. There's probably a few easy profession ones I could do as well. I'd have to look into it. I mean, I've got like 10k gold. I can just buy a bunch of stuff as well. But we'll see. So what level are these quests out in Wetlands? I forget. 20 to 22. The Ooze quest, yeah, that one. Level 25 mobs, I think. So we'll hit level 22 before we get there. So we should be okay. And lock mode on. Stone Gear search. Speak with Pilot Stone Gear. Oh, yeah. Let's go. Stone Gear's search. Where's that again? Hold on. Oh, this is the guy for Incendicite ore. Yep. Okay. There's the light feather that I need. All right, let's make the trek up north. It is not Sunday morning. Yep. Decided to get on this morning. Yeah, man, COVID does that to you. You just lose track of days. You literally have no concept of time because every day is the exact same. Wake up, do some stuff, go back to bed. Wake up, do some stuff, go back to bed. If I'm ever on midday during the week with regularity, it means that the channel is doing well enough and I have a big enough membership base that I can stream full time. We're a long way off from that. Sabertooth XX29 Rogue.
What's on your mind?
Yeah, I would hope that never happens. That would be awful. That's what I can't figure out about people. Like, people are just quitting their jobs and walking away from work and not looking for other jobs. Yet they can still afford things like rent and gas and groceries and bills. There's a disconnect somewhere. What's going on? I don't get it. Because whatever witchcraft they're doing to make the infinite money hack, I need to learn how to do it. Alright, so... yeah, that could be a big part of it. Living at home with parents. Alright, let's do full buffs here. Crypto? I'm big into crypto, but I mean, a vast majority of people don't have enough crypto to retire. Not even close. I mean, I definitely have my number for cryptocurrency and what it would take for me to walk away from everything and be comfortable for the rest of my life, but we're we're not there yet. Yeah, crypto is amazing until it becomes too solidified as an actual usable currency that regulators shut it down. Ow. There's a frostbite. Thank you. I mean, I started mining Ethereum back in 2016, and I've been mining it ever since. But I would think a majority of people have started to get into the space during the big run of 2017 or 2018. Then they all went away. And then they're coming back now without really knowing what's going on. So I don't know what their plan is. Doesn't seem like it's a very good one. Nostalgia is a good thing. What's going on is I'm playing Classic WoW Season of Mastery. Leveling a mage without dying. We hope. The grunts are always the hard ones to get to. I gotta pull this guy back. There we go. More pots? There's a couple more that I can use in the future, yeah. But I'm pretty much tapped out. Come on. There we go. Notice since I'm day 3 now, it comes in waves. I'm fine for a few hours, then feel like crap for a few hours, then back and forth. Yep, that's exactly what happens. Every day is different. You feel great, and then all of a sudden it's like, okay, I'm going to go lay down for 12 hours. I'll see you later. But it still sounds like Omicron is in the same progression as what the first ones were. Like Alpha, Beta, and certainly Delta. Delta, I think, was a little quicker moving. But with the Alpha, Beta that I went through, if you're going to get shortness of breath, I think that starts on like day 5 or 6. If I remember right. I remember reading all the timelines going, oh, this is fun. Can't wait. And it was just the stress of, okay, what's going to happen today? What potentially do I have to deal with? Ooh, don't go over there. Oh, that was lucky. Yeah. The on and off sleeping is pretty intense. Let's see, this is a scout, and this is a scout, so pull them both back. Oh, that fireball did not hit him for much. Oh, he resisted 28 of it. Interesting. Must be fire resistant. So we'll just do frost and only. Very first version of COVID lacking your goodness went through when I was simple flu. I had to quarantine myself for weeks before saying. Yeah, I don't know what version of it I had. Probably a mix of something, who knows, but it was miserable. Mine lasted for... Come on. Are you kidding? Jeez. How many frostbolts, or how many sheep and how many resists am I going to get? Now I'm getting lucky with frostbites to make up with it, but jeez. That was a mess. Okay, I'm gonna kill this scout because it looks like we're about to get a bunch of respawns. I still need 2 grunts, but I gotta kill this guy to get out anyway, so... I'd rather be out here when the respawns start than trapped in there. Somebody who died? Yeah. Sad. If they gank me, then I Frost Nova and run and pray. Mana Shield, Mage Weave Bandage, Greater Healing Potion, Frost Nova, Frostbite, Blink. Got some options. Just need 2 scouts though. Or no, 2 grunts. And... Nice. I did get super lucky with frostbites on that last pack, though. Alright, there's a scout respawn. And looks like it's just him, so we're just going to sheep and run through. Because we are done with the quest. And the turn-in is, I think, way out in Menethville Harbor. We did it. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. And now we can just slow fall out of here. See how it's not straight down. It's kind of, it just keeps going and keep going. There's really no place except maybe right there, but even that's a rough angle. I didn't get completion because I didn't go all the way down here. That's funny. Come on. There we go. Don't jump. Don't worry. We've got it taken care of. Did I really want to go off the path? Ooh, frostbite and chill. Nice. Another frostbite and chill. Wow, I'm getting lucky. Let's get back to the path as soon as... Oh. I wonder what the percentage is on that. Movement slowed by 30%. Time between attacks increased by 25%. Nice. Oh yeah, it's a lot of fun. The only issue is if you don't have a straight path or a straight line of sight to the ground, and where you're jumping is curved, you lose the ability to do that blink jump glitch, and then you stay in place and then you fall straight down and slide. So the first quest we're going to have is going back down south and killing a bunch of mongrels and whatnot. Pretty easy quest being level 21. I should hit level 22 while I'm doing the quest because I got to kill like 14 of them. And then we'll head up, turn in a dark threat looms. And then go to Menethil Harbor. There he is. Rathiel. What's up, dude? Where are you? Tramping Paws. Oh, we've got to kill 25 moss hides. Yeah, we'll definitely hit level 22 doing this. Plenty of time on all of my buffs. We'll just run straight in. There's the first camp. All right, gnolls and mongrels. That's a fen runner. I don't need fen runners. So So these guys are level 21. And 22. Definitely not doing anything with that camp. Let's get him over here so he does not flee into that camp. Oh, perfect. So where are all of the gnolls? They must be down south more. As a fen runner. Don't want anything to do with that guy. There's a gnoll. Mongrel. Alright, here's all the gnolls. One of 15. Clear out all of these guys. You a fen runner? No, you're a mongrel. Nice. Eh. They have families. Early 20s, don't know why it happens. I always struggle to get by these levels. That's because leveling takes longer. So leveling in World of Warcraft doesn't really begin until the late 30s and early to mid 40s. What I mean by that is the amount of experience it takes you to get to the mid 40s is the same as the amount of experience it takes you to get from like level 44 to 60. It takes a long time to level. So when you play numerous sittings and you don't get a level and you don't get more abilities and more power when you've kind of been, you know, on this dopamine rush of constant upgrades as you level, it's hard. It becomes more of a grind than an enjoyable leveling experience. But you can't really have it anyway, because if you have it quicker than that, then leveling becomes trivial and there's no time investment. But it's a very delicate balance. I think that Classic did it very, very well. The biggest thing to keep interest, though, so that you don't burn out, is always make sure that you're doing the correct quests in the correct zone in the right order. Because if you do that, you should have no problem always feeling like you have quests to do and a story to follow, even though you're not getting levels. But me, I've never really had that burnout when leveling in the original versions of the game, because it's just... I just like this game so much. I just feel... It's really hard to describe. I just feel good when I play this game. There are aspects of the game, obviously, that, you know, irritate me and can piss me off, but overall, I mean, that's why I've been playing the game for 17 years, you know? I think what really makes the game good is the fact that you can play it. There are so many different ways that you can play this game. Shadowlands and more recent expansions, there's different things you can do in the game, like PvE or PvP or Mythic Plus or Mythic rating or normal rating or heroic rating, or, you know, all of these different types of things. But at the end of the day, the systems that they put in place kind of hamstring you into having to do a set daily grind of things no matter how you play the game. And I think that has lost its luster with a lot of players. Because when you have mechanics like that, it makes the game, I don't want to say feel less enjoyable, but maybe more routine than fun. Routine is rarely fun, right? I mean, very few people have a set routine that they have to do every single day that they enjoy. Some people do. I mean, of course there are very few things, but the majority of the time, routine is there because you need something that is the same to get what you need done. Like work. You have to do all of your stuff in the morning to get ready for work, and then you got to drive for work. That's a routine. Most people don't like that routine. The routine of recent expansions has been log in, check your mission table or your whatever system thing, and max that out or get that done for the day so you don't fall behind. Figure out where you're at in the weekly system progress and make sure that you're caught up with what you need, so at the end of the week you're where you need to be. And then while you're doing that, you have raids and Mythic Plus and whatnot. If they had, and mind you, I'm saying a lot of this without actually playing, 9.1 and seeing how the systems interact. I'm just kind of basing this off of what I experienced in 9.0 and 9.05. But if the systems were built in such a way that they weren't essentially mandatory for you to progress your character and stay ahead or stay up to speed, I think it would be a lot more engaging for people like me. And that's why Classic and TBC are so nice. There's really nothing that you have to do on a daily basis. Even in Classic, people said, well, you got to farm your world buffs for raiding and blah, blah, blah. I was like, no, you don't. You absolutely did not need to farm world buffs for raiding. It was helpful if you had world buffs once you got in deep into Nax 40 and you were working on just a couple of bosses that it was almost mandatory that you had them, but it was not for a majority of Nax. I can think of maybe 4H and Patchwork. That's really all you wanted world buffs for. But even then, you're expecting people to not die during raiding in Nax, which is just nonsensical. I mean, you do need pots to a certain degree, but even then, not so much. You really don't. The best thing is to bring healing pots to help out the healers on certain boss fights. But that's really it. Burning Crusade, late Burning Crusade, mind you, is when bringing consumes and all that stuff really became almost mandatory, because Blizzard saw through Classic what people's ability were in raiding and how grand they could make that system. So they made it much more challenging. Sunwell Plateau is a perfect example. There are bosses that they specifically designed that you had to have add-ons to get through. Felmist is one of them. And Muru is another. Same goes for Caligos, honestly. Muru and Brutalis were basically bosses that they designed such that your raid had to pump out the maximum amount of DPS that they could with the gear that was attainable at the time to kill the boss. And if you couldn't pump out max DPS, you weren't going to kill the boss, no matter what. They were just brutal in rage checks. And they were fun. I loved them. So we're out of gnolls, and I need 8 more. So I'm guessing I have to go further south. More dots, more dots, more dots. Hey, a gnoll. Ugh, resist. Another resist. I think 10.0 will be a success. The next expansion will be a success if the game doesn't center around systems. They could do a system singular. I think that would be worthwhile. Because you've got to have something unique to the expansion, right? I mean, you've got to have something that's cool. Doesn't mean you need to have 4 somethings, but you got to have something. Well, I would totally let these guys live, but the guy that gives me a bunch of experience to help me level up and get more stuff told me that he wants all of them dead, so why does he want them? They are no longer in balance with the land. For the wetlands to survive, the gnolls must be reduced. So, see that the Mosshide are destroying the wetlands, so we have to prevent the genocide of wetlands by genociding the Mosshides. Am I leveling AoE spec? Nope. AoE spec is too slow for leveling on a populated server, and just honestly isn't that fun. You run out of mana, you got to drink a lot of... you're basically gambling on each pack. And unless you've got 4, 5, 6 mobs per pack, you're kind of wasting your time, because I can blow up 2 to 3 mobs faster, single target, than doing an AoE with Blizzard. And use less mana. And have no threat of dying. AoE leveling got popular because streamers and YouTubers said this is what you need to do in Classic. So like, oh, everybody, oh, they're doing it, so I have to do it. It's like, no, that's not true. Where's the horde? This is not a horde leveling zone, so very doubtful to see any horde here. Let's pull him away. All right, last 2 gnolls. Let's grab this guy. Oh, man. I didn't even see that group there. All right, so now we're out of gnolls. We gotta go back south. There's gotta be respawns. There's 1. 22, nice. I am 2 bubbles behind you. Why did I choose a mage? I think the better question is, why does anybody choose anything other than a mage? Oh, that worked perfect. Mage is the best class in the game, in my opinion. Most fun to play. The most fun kit. Teleport, portal, food, water, ranged damage, sheep. I mean, endless, endless, endless fun with a mage. So if you just hit 22, you must be in Redridge. Darkshore, ooh, wow. Aggressive, dude. That's aggressive. I think I have a really good leveling path put together. I feel like I do the most time saving with this route, and I get the most bang for my buck in each zone. There we go. I really need my Frost Nova to come off cooldown. Do I not have enough mana? Really? There we go. Wondering what was going on there. Yeah, mana is definitely an issue in Classic. I can't remember the last time that a mage had to care about mana in retail. Probably running Arcane Spec a couple expansions ago. Fire Taboo. Oh yeah, the Crude Flint quest. Much like I did last time, we'll kill them on the way back. Alright, I have plus 44 frost and plus 18 fire damage. I'm gonna deck out in some stamina gear with rings, trinkets, helm, neck, and shoulders since I have no gear there. Let's go back and pick up this quest. I have enough plus frost damage to feel like I have the extra power I want, but I don't want to completely gimp myself. Because I can't put mana, or I can't put health and stamina and chance on all of my gear. Most of it, just not all of it. $16 to 18 level quests up here for a bit to get a little... What 16 to 18 quests are in Darkshore? Oh, wait a minute. You're in... Oh, you're way over there. Never mind. I've never gone over there to quest. There's a quest that takes you there. Journey to Astronar is the quest. Ooh, we got a bunch of horde. So need to be very careful that we don't get flagged PvP.
What can I do for you?
There's our level. Nice. Frost. Ice shards. Sweet. There's no mage trainer in Wetlands, unfortunately. So we'll work a little bit on fire taboo. We'll see if we can get some flints. And then we will head to Menethil Harbor. Is there a trainer out in Theramore? No. Trying to think what I pick up at 22. Once we get with the, done with this first round of quests in Menethil Harbor, then we can go back to Red Ridge, finish up those Red Ridge quests. Didn't see a creeper. Alright, there's the guys I need to kill. It's going to evade this Fen creeper out. Oh, there's another one. Alright, we're going to go this way. Crocolists all over the place. Okay. Now we need the Fen runners. Now we're going to get him to come back. Is he going to pull that croc? No. Here, dude. Nice. They took slash spit out of the game, right? Yeah, I can't spit at a target. I can just spit on the ground. Hey, accrued flint. 1. Nice. Let's grab this guy. That worked out perfect. Wow, he started fleeing really early. Alright, come back, dude. Oop. I need... Where's my fire? That's weird. Oh, it only lasts 30 minutes, that's why. Aha. We have figured it out. Of course. And he resisted my fire blast. Crude flint times 2. Nice. Whoa, he hits hard. Simmering sash. That is not better than what I have. Nice. Arcane Explosion, rank 2, new food, Fire Blast, Scorch, and... Ooh, that's actually really good. That's really good. Oh. If you type time played, does it work? Yep, /played is how you see how long you've played. Come on, mana. That was close. So, I am going to take a shortcut here. We're going to go to Stormwind, because my hearth is... Oh, I have my hearth. I'll just use my hearth.